Welcome back to another episode where I show you how to lose weight for long-term sustainability without fad diets failing you and going back to square one. In today's episode, I'm going to discuss the importance of small steps with your fat loss journey. So if you've ever tried to lose weight, you've probably had this thought: I need to completely change my life, eat 100% clean, go to the gym 6 days a week and never touch junk food again. And maybe you do it for a few days, maybe even a few weeks. But then life happens, you miss a workout, you eat something that's not on your plan, and all of a sudden it feels like you've blown it, so you just quit. But here's the thing, fat loss isn't about going to extremes. It's not about punishing yourself or trying to be perfect. It's the small stuff that adds up. The little changes that almost feels too easy, done consistently over time, and that's what actually works. So let me explain. So let's talk about how small changes can create massive results. Here's a quick example. So if I give you two choices right now to take either £1 million straight up or take a penny that doubles every day for 30 days, which would you pick? Now, most people would straight up take the million, but the penny that doubles, it turns out into £5 million over by day 30. And that's the power of compounding, and that's how your fat loss journey actually works, by building yourself up rather than jumping straight into the deep end. Small, simple things you do every day, like drinking more water, walking a little bit more, adding a bit more protein into your diet. They don't look like much at first, but give it time and they add up to a completely different body, lifestyle and mindset overall. So why do big changes usually fail? Now, it's because they're not sustainable. People tend to go from eating whatever they want to full-blown meal plans and 2-a-day workouts overnight. But it is just too much too fast. They burn out and then they're back to where they started, or even worse. But when you can make one small change at a time, that's when things start to actually stick. Like, instead of cutting out all of your junk food, you start by eating more protein. Instead of forcing yourself to work out 6 days a week, you can commit to 2 or 3. And instead of jumping from 2,000 steps per day to 15,000, you aim for around 8,000. It's manageable, you don't feel overwhelmed, and because of that, you actually keep going. So the idea is simple. If you just improve 1% every single day, those tiny improvements add up for massive transformations over time. It could be something small like drinking more water today, adding an extra serving of protein tomorrow, going for a 10-minute walk the next day. None of these feel like life-changing in the moment, but give it 6 months, a year, and you'll be shocked at how different you look, feel, and think. So what are some of these small key changes that actually move the needle? Number 1, if you eat more protein, it helps you feel fuller for longer, supports muscle growth, and naturally reduces cravings. Number 2, if you walk more, it burns more calories, improves your mood, and easy to fit within your day. Number 3, if you drink more water, it keeps your hunger in check, helps with digestion and also boosts your metabolism. Number 4, getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Not getting enough sleep makes everything harder. Your cravings go up, your energy goes down and your progress slows. Number 5, you need to drop the all or nothing mindset. You don't need to be perfect. One bad meal doesn't ruin everything. You just need to get back on track and keep things moving. And finally, the real game changer is your identity. The biggest transformation isn't just what happens to your body, it's who you become within the process. Instead of saying I'm trying to lose weight, say I'm the kind of person who takes care of my body, and just that small shift changes absolutely everything. The people who do this well don't just rely on motivation, they build habits, they create systems, and they show up even on days they don't want to, because it is part of who they are. So make sure you like, subscribe and comment your fat loss goals.